denied. The KKK's request to join an Adopt a Highway program in Georgia is not approved. Hear why experts say they don't think they'll be able to reject them for too long. The decision of the night, it comes from the Georgia Department of Transportation. It has denied a Ku Klux Klan group's application to join the state's Adopt a Highway program. The group applied last month to adopt part of Route 515 in the Appalachian Mountains. Now, in a statement today, the DOT says, and I quote, promoting an organization with a history of inciting civil disturbance and social unrest would present a grave concern. End quote. Now, there's an attorney, an Atlanta attorney, who specializes in First Amendment cases. He says the DOT can't legally deny the Klan a permit simply because it doesn't like what it stands for.
Under the oldest and most protected First Amendment rights, the content of the message cannot be used by a government to limit speech. The state is in the classic quandary with nowhere to turn.
Organizers said they wanted to preserve the area's scenic beauty, but critics say the move is nothing but an offensive publicity stunt. Now, coming up tonight at 11, we'll be introducing you to an Atlanta activist who started an online petition against the KKK's application to that highway program. In fact, just today alone, she gathered 17,000 signatures on her petition. Ku Klux Klan chapter interested in adopting a 1-mile stretch of a Georgia highway. Late today, GDOT said after consulting with Governor Deal, they denied the application. The statement went on to say promoting an organization with a history of inciting civil disturbance and social unrest would present a grave concern to the department, end quote. Now, an Atlanta artist was ecstatic to hear this wasn't approved. She spearheaded an online petition this morning on change.org. And since this morning, the Midtown residents already gathered 17,000 online signatures. And she says every time someone signed this, GDOT was notified.
I knew that I could not be the only person who felt so strongly that Georgia was past accepting the kind of racial intolerance and hatred and violence and really just terrorism that the Ku Klux Klan has perpetrated for over 150 years.
My colleague Paul Crawley told Union County KKK members their permit to adopt this 1-mile stretch of highway at 515 near Blairsville wasn't approved today. April Chambers, in the middle of this photo, responded, and I directly quote, well, that means we'll see them in court. Now, the legal director for Georgia's ACLU says they have received a request for assistance and that they are looking into the case. Federal courts have already upheld the Klan's right for a similar Adopt a Highway sign in Missouri. Brenda?